Today, I'm going to show you the 7-section structure I use for any homepage I create for my clients. I'm going to walk you through each of them, explaining why they are so important and key for your homepage success and also for your website success. Hey, by the way, I'm Martin Chris. I'm helping creators, founders, and experts like Jay Clouse, Justin Moore, Airrack, and many more to make more money and look amazing through high-converting websites and sales pages. Now let's get into it. This is the website of one of my most beloved clients, Justin Moore. And so we are gonna take this website as an example for me to walk you through the 7 sections that you must have on your homepage to increase the chances of success. So the very first section that we're gonna cover is the hero section. This is the most important section of any given page, no matter where you're at. No matter if you are on your homepage, on your sales page, the about page, the hero section is the most important section because it's the only section that is 100% guaranteed that people's gonna see. We don't know if they are going to scroll through your page afterwards, so we need to put a lot of effort here and really nail down a few key things that I'm gonna cover in a second. All right, so this is like the thumbnail of your YouTube video, right? You have to put a lot of work, you have to really make it, really nail it down, because otherwise people are not gonna watch your video, right? So this is the same thing. You need to put a lot of effort and make sure we answer a few key things here, right? So I like to call it like this, right? It's what is like what you do, who do you help, and why they should care. What is in it for them, right? So what do you do, who do you help, and why they should care? Answer these 3 questions, right? We need to, that's a good guide for you to see if you really nail down the hero section. So let's analyze this one, right? Learn how to attract, price, execute your dream brand partnership, right? So the first question is, what do you do? I teach you how to attract, price, and execute your dream brand partnership. We are answering that question already, right? We also have a supporting text here, sponsorship, education, and coaching to help you stop leaving money on the table. That's powerful as well, right? So who you are helping? You're helping, in this case, we are helping creators. We can see here the social proof right away with some faces, real people. That's really important, right? And look how many of them. That's strong social proof. So they are helping, in this case, Creator Wizard is helping creators. We know that. And why they should care? They should care because they want to attract, you know, if they are here, they're probably looking to land their brand, to land their dream brand partnership, right? And so Justin, Creator Wizard, is helping them, teaching them how to do it, right? The benefit is right there. The claim is in your face. So in a few seconds, I can see what is in it for me, what they do, and who they help, right? So everything is around me. It's not about the companies, okay, what you have for me here. Otherwise, I will leave the page, right? A common mistake is that companies, people will focus on themselves, right? Like talking, okay, I do this and that, but they don't focus on what is the benefit for me. So this is a crucial thing, right? This is a key point. We answered these 3 questions, and along with that, there are 2 more things that I want to cover that are super, super important for the hero sections that we can see here, right? So one is the social proof. We have social proof in your face right there. Join 27,000 plus creators, right? So they have a big community already. That's a big social proof, big credibility right there above the fold. And then the next step, right? So what is the next step? In this case, we are inviting them to join the newsletter, right? To join this community of creators, right? So you have to enter your email and they are going to send you sponsorships, basically, right? So the next step is also clear. I don't have to, you know, to go through it and find out what's the next step. The next step is right there. You have a big headline, a supporting headline explaining what do you do, who this is for, and why they should care. And then we have social proof and the next step. All of them together above the fold. Look at this, super clean, straightforward. Another element that we could have here, and that's depend of your brand, is a supporting visual. And look at this, because this is really important. Supporting visual. It's not a visual, a random visual that is doing nothing, but it's a visual supporting your copy. If the visual does not support the copy, then it's not worth it to have it. It is better to have a clean layout like this than having a visual that is not helping people to, or helping the copy, really. The copy, the claim you're doing is not supporting that. So in that case, I will avoid the visual altogether and focus on nailing down these 5 things that I have mentioned. What do you do? Who this is for? Why they should care? Social proof and next steps. All right? Call to action. Okay, let's go to the next section now. The second section that we need to have on our homepage is to give them an easy way in. So what I mean by that is make it easy. Don't make people hunt around to find your newsletter, to find your lead magnet. Make it easy to get them in your world, right? So in this case, it can vary, right? It depends. Not everything. I mean, I'm giving you and this is like a parenthesis here. It's like I'm giving you the 7 sections that you must have on your homepage, but every brand is also unique, right? Your goals might be different, or your goals might vary, and there are some things, some variations. Not everything is black and white. So what I mean by that is make it easy for them to access to your world. In this case, we have combined the hero section with that. So we are making it easy for them to join the newsletter, right? So they leave the email, and in exchange, we ask them for the email. In exchange, they're going to be part of your world already, right? They're going to join the newsletter and start getting value in their inbox. So we are making easy for them to access, in this case, creators, wizards, world, right? Another way to present this could be a lead magnet you might have, right? So you give them value, and in exchange, they give you the email. So you get people in your world, and you can start the conversation. You can start a relationship with this person to get to know you more. And then, in the long run, present the offers to them and so on. But that's not something that we're gonna touch over today. In this website, we also, talking about the book, because the book has been a big focus for Justin's business, right? So we have the book immediately after the hero section. We have the book there, right? This is a paid offer. It's a little bit different. It's a low ticket offer, right? A book is not a high ticket offer. But again, this depends on your goals. So you might be launching a new book, and it's a good place to put your book here, to promote your book. Or maybe you even put the book in the hero section. That's something that I have done for other clients as well. So it depends really on your business and where you're at. But the second section that you must have, or at least the approach, right? It's not that section, maybe it's combined with the hero section, but you want to make super easy for them to get access to your world. The third section that you must have on your homepage, your core offers. I mean, it might be more than one offer, and that's totally okay. So that's depend on, again, on your business goals. So keep that in mind, right? What is your strategy? You might have several offers, right? But you don't want to put all of them right there, like throw it in your homepage and wait for, for people to find out what's the best for them. So keep in mind that if you have many offers, make sure you put the main ones, your core offers, your low ticket offer, your signature, high ticket offer, whatever it is. Make sure that they are ordered in a way that makes sense for them, right? So think about someone just landing on your page and getting to know you. You don't want to put immediately the offer that costs 2K, right? Or 10K, whatever it is. You want to order them in a way that makes more sense, that is easier for them to engage with the offer, or get curious and get to know more about it. So probably the ordering them from low ticket to high ticket makes more sense, but really depends on your business. In this case, we have this, it's really simple, right? We have the Wizards Guild sponsorship coaching. Actually, if we took the book as the offer, this is the the low ticket offer, right? We have the book. Then we go to the sponsorship coaching. That's the second offer we have here. And then the sponsorship course, right? So we are showing the core offers right there and really, putting a focus, right? Putting a focus. But remember, you don't want to put all your offers, especially if you have more than 3. I will limit this to the main 3 offers. You might want to have pages for the rest of your offers. You might have, digital courses. You have several of them. Don't put all of them here. It's not the idea. Make sure that the offers you're showing on your homepage are aligned with your business goals, right? With where you want people, where you want to send people to, right? That's a decision you must take. Think about this strategically. It's not the goal to overwhelm people with all the offers I have. Look at all of these that I have, on my business. The idea and the goal in your homepage, especially in your homepage, is to show them the path that is clear for them, right? So think about your main avatars, right? You might have only one, you might have 2 or 3, but make sure you are giving them the path that is easy for them to find. Section number 4 that we must have on our homepage is social proof. And we have 2 different ways to present it, okay? So one is like this, right? We have a section explicitly for social proof, and I recommend having at least 1 section. So along with that, what I recommend, and it depends again of your business, on your goals and so on, but you also want to split strategically the social proof, right? You don't want to rely only on one place. This for the homepage is fine, but especially for sales pages, we want to split the social proof, and we are not gonna cover that here. So in this particular page, we are showing social proof at the top. That's crucial, but we are also having this section showing success stories. So the social proof could come in different ways, right? It could be testimonials, written testimonials, video testimonials. Another way to present, to have social proof is case studies like this, success stories. They come in the way of testimonials, logos. If you, if you're a designer like me, it could be also your work, right? Showing your work and the results you have obtained for your clients as well. But social proof must be there. It's a really key section to have on your homepage. Section number 5 is free resources. It could be in the way of blog posts, your YouTube videos, any free resources you have, you want to show it in your homepage as well, right? So if we go back to the top, we have gone through to the here section explaining what's your business about, who do you help, what is in it for them, showing social proof, an easy way to for them to access to your world. Then we show the core offers, then social proof, and then again we show them, we give them free resources, right? So it could be your podcast, it could be your latest articles or your blog, and also it could be also another, maybe you have a quiz, right, that help them to answer a specific question, or you have, as I mentioned, articles, videos, any other lead magnet you might have. But this is a great way to to kind of circle back to give them value for free, right? They have gone through the offers and they're still not ready maybe, or they're still exploring, but then you are inviting them once again to go to your resources, okay? So, okay, look at this, everything that I have for you to check for free, right? So that's the intention with this section number 5. Section number 6, the human touch. I like to call it like this. It's not the about page, it's about section, it's about you, but it's the human part of it, right? We know everything, is about the business, about making money, about helping people, but there's always a human behind it. So show it. Show off that you are a human. People connect with that, especially nowadays that everything is about AI, the robots, automating things. So when you add personality, it is that you add personality. You make it feel more custom. You make it feel there is a heart behind it, right? It's tum tum. The section number 7, the last section, but not least important, is circling back to your main call to action. So what I mean by that? So in this case, we circle back to the newsletter, right? So that's the main call to action of the homepage, because we want people to get into our world, today world in this case, right? So we want people to access to our newsletter, so we can give them value, we can start the relationship, so we can build a relationship right there, right? It's hard to sell your offers if people don't know about you, right? You need to build this relationship, start building this relationship. So it might be the newsletter, it might be a lead magnet. Usually I recommend for the homepage to be something for free. Don't sell your cohort, your 2.5K cohort right here, because it's hard for people to get curious about this if they don't know you. Think about something that is easy for them to access, easy for them to engage with that. So the newsletter could be something, or an option, or a lead magnet, right? But it's a great practice to circle back right at the bottom, because if they scroll all the way through it, right, they got curious, they're going through your content, exploring the page, and then finally here it's like, okay, remember that I have this for you, so go join us, right? Go share your email and we will send you sponsorships in this case, right? So make sure you place your circle back to your main call to action right at the bottom, just before the footer, right? The footer has another work, right? Another objective, which is showing all the links that we have to go the page, the legal pages and so on. We even use the newsletter here as well in a more subtle way, but here it's like, okay, join us, right? So that's the 7th section that you must have on your homepage. If you use these 7 sections, the chances of success on your homepage and website is going to increase. And if you find this helpful, please comment or follow or share with your friends, and I will be super grateful. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.